So my camera cut out on me earlier, guys, but because of the extreme heat. But I just wanted to show this planting method that I'm applying right now. I just want to show the planting method that I'm utilizing to basically, I'm eventually going to cover in a whole acre worth of space. I'm going to knock that pile down there. I'm going to knock that pile down further back that way. And I'm just going to get some, you see how long this weed mat is? It's 50 feet long. I'm going to stretch them that way eventually. And I'm going to lay them side by side. But I wanted to show you what I have going on here right now. I'll get the seed packet so I can show this variety. So this is all sweet planted right here, all sweet watermelon. This one's already planted. As you can see, this is a Minute Maid container, the cardboard kind. I just cut it and I had 2 of them. I cut them in half and I made 4 containers out of 2. I planted 2 seeds. I planted about 4 to 5 seeds in each of these. And the roots are going to punch straight through the ground. So that's all sweet watermelon. And next to that, I have Georgia rattlesnake watermelon. I don't recommend burpee. Seeds. I had 61 seeds in here, so I planted. Well, I had 61 in there. I probably had about 40 to 50 left, and I planted the rest in these containers here. And as you can see, I did the same thing. So whatever bottles I have on hand, that's what I recycle. As you can see here, I used some Nestle Pure Life water bottles, cut those in half and did that. As you can see here, Powerade bottle, I cut that in half. So on and so on. So this is Georgia rattlesnake here. Right here I have Jubilee watermelon. Once again, I don't recommend burpee seeds. And if you notice, I have these burpee packs out here. I'm planting the whole, these packets are empty now. So that number on the packet is how many seeds was in each one. I'm planting the whole packets. I'm just getting rid of them. I'm not saving seeds from these or anything. But this is Jubilee. And as you can see, I repurposed these water bottles here. Trust me, these plants are gonna be very crowded also. And I know this beforehand. I'm just trying to get all this stuff planted. And I'm not worried about spacing as much this year, but next year I will focus on spacing heavily. Now I left one container empty because I want to show you how I'm doing this. And as you can see, this is a water bottle. I cut the bottom out of it and I cut it in half. And this is what you get after you do that. So I have seeds on top of the soil from all these. These are buried in, and then I got the idea to show you guys, take you guys along on my planting process. So here I have some compost and manure. I paid about $1.80, or it's $1.87 before tax. So I paid about $2 per bag for this stuff. And that's basically what I'm using to fill all of my containers. And as you can see, it doesn't require much soil to fill these containers. And I honestly didn't need to buy any mix, but I don't want to go around digging up my acre just to fill these with dirt. And I could just spend $2 for a couple hundred plants. $2 per couple hundred plants. Now this is a cantaloupe right here. This is hearts of gold. So some of these containers have 3 seeds, or really 2 of them have 3 seeds in it. I'm trying to have 2 seeds per container, which is the same thing I did with those varieties over there, except for all sweet. And this one has 3 seeds. So it's these 2 that had 3 seeds in them. And I'm just putting 2 seeds per container. And I'm just stacking the dirt on top. I'm not even burying the seeds. I'm not pushing them into the dirt. I'm just stacking the dirt on top. Quite simple. To me, this is the easiest method to plant an acre. I didn't till this ground. There was a car sitting right here for quite a while. Over there, I didn't till the ground either. Now that I planted directly on grass. I literally planted it on top of grass. So it doesn't matter where I'm at doing this method, it works. I don't till. I don't believe in breaking the ground. I've never even brought a shovel out here before. A few people that have seen my garden at this point, the second garden that I'm talking about, a few people that have seen it in person, they're always surprised that I'm planting on direct ground. The containers, they think that the containers, they think those plants are sitting in containers. In reality, I keep telling them, I'm like, they tell me basically, where you gonna plant those watermelons? And I tell them the watermelons are planted. So they're gonna see these bottles and they're gonna see some plants pop up. They're gonna say, when you gonna plant those? They are planted. These basically these makeshift containers are working as a raised mound for me, or a raised bed. It floods a lot out here. I'm in Louisiana, zone 9B. It floods a lot out here. I'm sure y'all all heard about the Katrina phenomenon. Yeah, that didn't go too well for us. But basically we get a lot of water, so I don't have to do much watering out here. All right, so that's Hearts of Gold, starting from the right. Jubilee, Georgia Rattlesnake, and All Sweet. I basically went with a high intensity method for these because I'm going to I may sell a few of them or give a few away, however I want to do. I brought this container out to show y'all though. This is basically what I use. Cut the top off, cut the bottom out, and this is the result I get afterwards. A few of these containers I pop 3 seeds in, and 3 seeds come up. Some of them, like this one, I only pop 2 seeds in. One may have came up, none came up in this one. So this is basically a trial, a large trial for me. I'm testing. I'm planning on testing 218 different varieties. If I could get them all in the ground by July, at least by mid-July, I want to get at least 218. I want to get all 218 varieties in the ground. But everything's coming out fine right now, guys. I believe I saw a cantaloupe that actually set. Here's a cantaloupe flower that was open earlier, apple melon. And so flowers are starting to, I'm getting plenty female flowers. I'm just waiting for them to set. Here's an orange glow female flower. I may have to come out here and hand pollinate some flowers early on in the day. But everything is prolific. I don't water my gardens. I don't water this garden. I water the other garden at my home. Here's some Jing orange okra. So I need to learn how to use okra since I'm not too familiar with cooking with okra, except for with gumbo and whatnot. Yeah, guys, that's my update though. I'm planning on planting this whole acre.